Hello beautiful people, I just got the Natasha Denona retro palette yesterday and this is how it looks on the inside. I'll be doing 5 looks with this palette and come back at the end of the looks to share with you what I think about the palette. I would also be doing comparison swatches with the mini retro that I have here at the end of the video. So my thoughts on this palette is, because it has more cream to powder formula, they have a total of 5 cream to powder formulas in this palette. So it's a formula that needs a little bit of getting used to. When we put on the color, we just need a little bit more time to blend in the color to the skin. But once it's done, it actually gives a very seamless look to the eye makeup, and it does look quite flattering on the eyes as well. For example, let me just show you Go Go over here. It's a cream to powder. It does feel very silky and smooth. It has a very good color payoff, and it's quite easy to blend into the skin, just that it takes a little bit of time to work it slowly. Compared to the matte shade, the Nude Mauve, so this is drier feel, but it blends out as well. One of my favorite shades in this palette is this one here, Jude. Okay. The reason I like it is because it helps to tone down the mauvey burgundy eyeshadow tones that this palette has a lot of. So this will help to give my eyes more of a depth and to tone down the redness in my skin tone as well. Opart is another color as well that I quite like. These are deeper shades that help to give definition to my eyes. There are 3 shades here, which are from the large Lila palette, namely Amara, Helio, and Nude Mauve. This is Nude Mauve, with this Amara, and Helio. Helio is also a very nice shade. So these are the 2 palettes, the Retro Midi and the Retro Mini. These are more mauvey burgundy in tone compared to this one. But I feel that these 2 together to expand the palette, to give a very nice soothing feel as well. So let's do some comparison swatches. Vivian, Nude Mauve, Vintage Taupe. These are the colors. Vivian, Nude Mauve, and Vintage Taupe. So they're along the same scheme. Now swatch Glitz, Psychedelic, and Helio. Glitz, Psychedelic, Helio, Pixie, and Galaxia. Pixie, Galaxia. So these are the colors that look quite similar, comparing the Midi and the Mini Retro. Just to swatch the greenish grey shades as well as the taupey shades together, even though they're not alike. Jude and Opart. 60s Industrial. So on the fingertips you can see they do look like they belong in the same family. Jude, Opart, 60s, and Industrial. The colors complement each other with a very soothing effect. For myself, I lean more towards the Mini Retro palette because of the tones they have, as well as the grey-green colors that turn out quite flattering on the eyes as well. I find this palette a nice palette too, but just that I feel that because the color scheme is quite similar, it would be very nice to add it together with another palette like the Mini Retro or the Glam palette itself to give more versatility to the colors. So that's my thoughts for this palette. From the feedback that Natasha has heard from her customers, she's actually planning on releasing another retro palette in the future. So for yourself, do you have any plans to pick up this palette, or would you be waiting up for the next palette that comes out? Do feel free to share your thoughts, and I look forward to having you join me again on my next video. Stay beautiful. Bye!